All set?
So, I guess, first off, let's just talk about when you look out over that room and you see all of those women there. It's powerful. What are your thoughts when you see all these women come together? What's your words of inspiration to those women that were here today?
I just hope from today, I hope they had fun. I hope they were able to network with each other. I hope they were inspired by what they saw, who was with them, and the speech, you know, with Crystal and me, not the speech, the conversation. And I hope that something stuck that'll help them now and in the future. You just never know what someone's going to pick up. You just don't know how you're going to touch another person's life or how they're going to touch yours. But I hope I hope when they came out of here, they're like ready to go and whatever they want to do, and dream big. I mean, dream doesn't have to be big, but it's got to be kind of like what you want and what you can do. And you know, you just hope that they. I think the three things I talk about the relationships are everything. That keep learning how to learn and be a problem solver. Those three things come up. If you look at a day, as you go through a day and other people and yourself, those three things constantly come up. And it's about inner success, though. We find Ed Woolard and I talked about inner success as much as the outer, because everybody measures everything on outer success day. How much money are they worth? It is so not good, because the emotional well-being is just probably more important in some ways. I mean, if you have enough to be comfortable and have food on the table, shelter, clothes, education, good. But you have to have that emotional inner self that's okay. And that's just as important as the physical and the mental.
And Billie Jean, how do you find that? I mean, what is that? How do you get in touch with what that is inside of each of us? Because you hit on it today. You talked about how each one of us brings something to the table. How do we dig deep and focus on that instead of the outside stuff?
Well, just look inside yourself and just try to realize, if you're an adult, hopefully you know by now, but maybe not. You can, I mean, I've heard of people start publishing houses in their 80s and be very successful. I think Louisa Hayes actually did it. I don't know if I have that name quite right, but you never know at what age you can do what. Obviously, as an athlete, you do know you can only go so far because of the physicality of your sport usually. Depends upon your sport. You know, if it's bowling or golf or those, that's a different ball game. But for tennis, you've got to be really physical and as well as the mental and emotional strength. So there's limitations, but those are feedback. That's feedback. It's not failure, it's feedback. I keep talking to people, don't keep looking at life when you lose a match or you lose in business or you lose your job. Do not look at it as failure. Look at it as opportunity, but also think of it as feedback. How can I learn from this experience? How can I learn from experience of winning? That's another thing. I want to know why kids win. Why do you win? The key, because everybody harps on the other aspect. You know, why'd you lose? You got to improve this, you got to improve that. I want to know why you win in life. When you've had a good day, why did you have a good day? That's what you want to keep building on, day after day, moment after moment. So those are the things I've found. And then also I've had lots of, which I did not get into in the speech, which I try to. I usually talk about the millennials are the greatest generation ever for inclusion. So that gives me great hope. And then also I had lots of, and I still have therapy, psychotherapy, and I've had it probably since 25 years, and it really helped me. It probably saved my life to have that and I went to an eating disorder place that helped me. Those are the things you just keep learning. You know, we don't go to the emotional office very much, and we need to go to the emotional office just like we go to our work and do other things, and we don't. I think that's why mindfulness and meditation, all those things can be very, very helpful, but it depends on the person what helps them.
You talked a lot about the whole thing, mind,
the whole
body,
self,
spirit.
yeah.
You got to get it all in alignment. Real quick, just a message to the young women out there that have tennis dreams or getting
dreams or sports or something.
Yeah, we were just talking about, you know, we need a big tennis star here.
Yeah, we do. To follow up Serena and Venus.
Yeah, we do.
Well,
we have those young people.
Unfortunately, Osaka's learned all her tennis here, but she's going to be Japanese because her mom's Japanese, and she can make more money there. That's the real reason. I think.
A message to the young women that are
whatever you're striving to be, if you know what you love, do that. And you don't always have. Okay, there's another thing. Let's say you love tennis, Doesn't mean you have to be the tennis player. You can go into communications, broadcasting. You can do administration. You can do sales. You can do so many things and stay involved in your community of tennis if that's what you love. You know, I'm part owner of the Dodgers now. I know, sorry, I know you Rockies, and they're great. They were a great team. They are a great team, and I don't know if the Dodgers will win. That doesn't matter. I grew up in Long Beach, California.
Of course, yeah.
My younger brother and I grew up, you know, bleeding Dodger blue. And being an owner as a woman, I think, is really important, because if you can see it, you can be it. And we've gotten unbelievable response from teenagers and particularly girls who say, it's so great to have women owners. It's like, because this is a big sport. It's huge. So if you can see it, you can be it. But I want each person to believe in themselves, and they're great the way they are. They're great the way they are. You know, girls are supposed to be perfect. Boys are supposed to be brave. Forget that. Girls are never going to be perfect. Boys aren't going to be perfect, and we're not all going to be brave. Boys aren't going to be brave. We have to give everybody a little bit of a, like, it's okay, you know. And I think that's really important.